Good afternoon and welcome to this special webinar. My name is Angus Levy from Binary Option Networking, and I'm here with Ronnie Courtgard, who has his own group, Syndicate Community, and we want to introduce to you today another way of trading. You all know me as a binary trader, and we do twice daily webinars at 8 and midday GMT, and we take 1-minute trades, and we do really well at that. However, some people have difficulty with trading on 1-minute trades, which I fully understand, especially when you're martingale as well, because you can never be sure with 1-minute signals that they will be totally accurate, and sometimes we have to go 4 or 5, even on occasion 6 deep. That requires a lot of bottle, to be quite honest, and sometimes some people find it too difficult to do. So in the last few months I've been actually looking for other ways and other systems for people to trade, which maybe isn't quite as exciting, but at the same time much safer and giving you equally good potential returns. And I've been doing a course myself with MTI over in the States on Forex trading. Now, Forex trading is different from binary. Obviously, it's not a win or lose situation. When you enter a trade, you can stay in that trade for however long you wish. You can also set stop losses, so your loss is minimized to a certain percentage. And one thing I've been learning about is how patterns with trading are, such as the A, B, C, D movement of trading. And Ronnie, who I've known for, gosh, nearly a year now, and I respect him a lot. He's a professional trader. He's been trading for 6 years, and he's had his own very successful binary and Forex trading groups. Introduced me to IMarkets Live not so long ago, actually within the last month, and I've been actually incredibly impressed with what this company does and what they offer. And I believe it is something which really everyone can use to trade successfully. Now, I'm not suggesting that you replace necessary binary trading with it, but it is another system and method of trading which gives you a really good opportunity to profit. And just to give you a quick example of how profitable it can be, I set up a managed account for a friend with Ronnie only on the 8th of last month, and with $3,000, and by close of business Thursday it was at $10,500. Now that's using this scanner, which Ronnie's going to explain to us now. That account has grown from 3 to 10.5. So that gives you just an example of the potential return. Now that is only an example. I can give you a photograph. I can show proof later if you wish, but we can never guarantee anything, of course, when it comes to trading. Any examples we show are just that, examples of previous returns. They're not guarantees of future returns. So with that, I am going to hand over to Ronnie, who's going to explain about the Harmonic scanner, how it works, and about IMarkets Live and the other products that they offer, and how you can get involved if that's something you wish to do. But I appreciate you all taking the time to join us today, and this is being recorded, and I will post both on Facebook and in the Skype group the recording. So over to you, Ronnie, and thank you for taking the time out to explain this to us.
Hello, Angus. Thank you for your nice words. Welcome, everybody. My name is Ronnie Kortgaard. I'm a full-time trader here in Scandinavia from Norway. I've been actually trading for about 6 years now, full-time for about 6 years. And IMarkets Live has actually been established in 2013, but the man behind IMarkets Live called Christopher Terry. You can just Google him, Christopher Terry. He has been a large hedge fund trader and a full-time trader since the 90s, and he's I'm very humbled to say that he has made over $85 billion in by trading in the Forex market. And I'm humbled to say that he has been my mentor since I got involved with Forex and binary options trading. We got a couple of different services in IMarkets Live, but our main product is actually this Harmonic scanner. I know it's Saturday and stuff like that, so I'm just going to cut to the chase and don't waste your time, right? So basically what this does is that this scanner, it goes through and it scans, first of all it scans all different pairs here. Instead of that you have to change and move to different pairs on your own. You can only have one side up and you can just change your pairs all the way down here. At the same time you will get an alert and a signal when it's a harmonic pattern are available and a potential trade are coming up. So basically what this does is that it performs by looking at the market moves on the swing trades by looking left. We have a rule like we that trades Forex, we have a rule that we always look left to find the support, resistance and structure moves to prepare the next trade and stuff like that. So so what this does is that a pattern will appear and you will get an alert and it will tell you when to enter a trade. Hold on, I'm just going to see if I can use this. Yeah. So it tells you when the completions is ready, and this entry stops and targets target 1, target 2, and target 3 based out of Fibonacci. I don't know if you guys know what Fibonacci is, but it's a nice way of trading who is like 25 years old as a strategy.
Yeah, any of the folks who are in our group would be familiar with Fibonacci's. We use them.
Yeah, okay. So basically is that by drawing these Fibonacci lines, this will appear here, and you will get when to enter, where to set the stop loss, in other words, where to get out of trade if it goes in the wrong direction, and you will also get what to place in target 1, target 2, and target 3. And difference between binary options and Forex option, and then the difference between binary and Forex is that in binary, right, you got like maybe 60 seconds, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 15 minutes expiry time, and if the trade goes in the wrong direction, you most likely will just sit and watch to wait until the time is done, and you will get a losing trade. And basically in Forex you get like, you don't have an expiry time, and in Forex you get profit out of how many pips the trade will move in the right direction. That's the difference. So we can enter a trade, let's say we enter a trade here, and here we got a potential profit of about 82 pips, and potential risk is about 39 pips. So that is about 1 to 2 in the risk to reward. At the same time, by using this scanner, you will also get the calculator of how much risk you have to put on the table, and so you always, before you enter a trade, you will know how much you will actually lose of the trade if you place in, let's say, 1 or 2% risk, and you will also know how much you will gain in profit out of one trade at the same time. And that is like the best of the best out of money management, right? So you get everything in the same window in here. So as you can see here, we got a couple of potential trades now coming up now on Sunday and on Monday when the market opens again. And I'm just gonna see if I can see one of the winning trades here. You can see how it moves. Let's see. I think actually you guys get the picture. And is it anything else you want me to go through, Angus?
Well, maybe you can just explain a bit more about, you know, the difference between this and binaries, and how you find it, because you're experienced in both. How do you find it as far as helping with you know, stress, shall we say? Because, you know, trading binaries can be quite stressful as you watch it.
Yeah.
And how do you find using this system as far as your stress levels and all of that is concerned?
Actually, by trading Forex, it's like I would say it's like a stress-free day,
Yeah.
right? Because by using this scanner, it's like before you enter a trade, and when you got a potential trade coming up, you will get, of course, an alert. But at the same time, you will place the trade. So, for example, you will enter a trade. Let's say you enter a trade here.
Mm-hmm.
And at the same time, you will move your stop loss. So you know that if the market goes up to the stop loss, you will be pulled out of the market at the same time. So you don't have to manage this trade, right?
Okay.
And at the same time, when you place your trade, you place your stop loss and you place your target. So in other words, when you wake up in the morning and you see, let's say you see 1 or 2 or 3 trades or something, you just place the trades, you set your stop loss and you set the target, and you can actually just go and do other things. Because then you know that we have placed the trades in according to our rules that are the rules that works.
Okay.
So in other words, let's say if you will get stopped out, you will only lose like 1 or 2% out of your total balance. But if you win, you will get like 5, 10, 15, 20, maybe 40% in one single trade.
Okay.
So it's very different between binary and Forex. Binary is like, when I was trading binary a lot before, it's like you need to be sitting and managing and yeah, it's a lot more stress.
You're constantly having to be in front of the screen when you're trading binary, whereas with this, when you can set 2 or 3 trades and then walk away for the rest of the day and not worry about it.
Yeah, because like when we get trades here, this is like trades that last for several hours, right?
Okay.
So like for example, we can see this pattern here. We got a bat pattern.
What time frame is that on?
This is on 4-hour chart.
Oh, okay.
To you guys that don't know what 4-hour chart means, is that one candle here is actually 4 hours. So basically, we got like I don't want to count every one though. But let's say this is a couple of days though.
Mm.
So if you're entering the trade here, for example, you will also see that when you enter the trade, the market moved on a dime, and it wasn't close to reach your stop loss or anything. It went sideways a little bit, and then it moved. It broke structure, and it moved and then hit target 1. It hit target 2, hit target 3, and so on and so on. So basically, here only this single trade here is like 200 pips, 350 pips, and 590 pips of profit out of one single trade.
Okay.
And the risk was 250 pips risk. So it was a decent risk to reward on a good trade.
Okay.
So that's the difference, because as you guys know, is that binary is that, okay, if you place 25 bucks, you will receive like 44 or 47 or something like that in profit if you win. If you lose, you can also sit and watch for, let's say you're doing 60-second trades, you can also sit and watch for 40 seconds that you know that this trade is going to lose.
Sure.
Right, that's the difference. So when we are placing in Forex, it's like we don't have any expiry time at all. We just place the trade, we place the stop loss, and we place the target, and then we go to find something else to do.
Some trades, technically, you could be in for a week or more even, based on the 4-hour chart. I'm just looking at this one, for example. You'd have entered on roughly around the 29th of the month, and you would have exited possibly as late as the 10th. So yeah, 10 or 11 days. So these are more long-term trades. But
yeah, personally, what I will have done here, personally, is that I would have entered here.
Yeah.
And I will have had my target here.
Okay.
Can you see my line?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Let's see, I'm just gonna let this. I would enter here, and at the same time, if I will reach target 2, if I was here to manage the trade, I will move my target to target 2, and at the same time, I will move my stops to target 1. So in other words, I will get out of 50% of profit on target 1. Let's say if I have a profit of 100 bucks here, I will lock in 50 bucks, and I will have 50 bucks in profit for moving for target 2. And you can see that we reached target 2, and then we bounced up to target 1, and I will be stopped out actually. So
yeah.
It's many different ways you can actually trade it if you want to trade it. But the main thing is that you will get you will get a signal that tells you when to enter a trade. You will also know that when to get out of a trade, and you will also know when to take profit. And the main thing, as all of you guys know, is that by trading is that 90% of the reason to success of trading is that you need to do proper risk management. And you will get message of how large trade size you will have to get though, so you know all the time how much you risk every single trade you place.
Okay, super. Now guys, have any of you any quick questions on what Ronnie has shown us so far? We're going to talk about IMarkets Live and how to, if you want to get involved in this. One thing about IMarkets Live is a bit like I do. They also run daily live trading webinars, and twice daily. Isn't that right, Ronnie?
Yeah, total of 30 hours every week. We are trading live with our mentor, Christopher Terry. We are like 5,000-6,000 people on that live session. And basically he talks to us and he tells us when to enter any trades, and he does some education and some teaching at the same time. So we will learn, and basically the main goal for Christopher is that he wants us that are member here to earn at the same time as we learn, so we can learn to be full-time profitable traders in a short amount of time.
Okay, so basically what we're saying here, guys, is you don't have to do this on your own. There is someone there to help you.
It's like, I'm sorry to interrupt you, Angus, but it's just like you will get like Christopher Terry has been trading full-time since the 90s, and he will basically take his wing right under you, and he will like hold your hands all the way down, so you can become the successful trader that you want to be.
Perfect. Okay, I really like that. You know, because I think
it's
so
just
important.
amazing. It's really just amazing. We got no competition whatsoever with any other competitions, or it's just like, let's say if you're a favorite sports fan, let's say sports, let's say basketball, for example, basketball. If you want to be to be master in basketball, you will have to talk to Michael Jordan, for example.
Yeah.
Right. It's like the Michael Jordan of trading.
Yeah. Just like I'm the Michael Jordan of 1 minute binaries, you mean?
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Okay, maybe, okay, that's brilliant. Now, you know, a few people have made comments like, oh, you can get a scanner, you know, free online and all of this sort of thing. Maybe you can explain the difference between what we have here compared to what you can just download off the internet.
Basically, the difference is that this scanner here is actually, first of all, this is developed and built by Christopher Terry and Scott Carney. If you guys Google Scott Carney, he is the man behind all the idea of harmonic patterns. So he is one of the harmonic brothers. He is the man that actually invented harmonic patterns, X, A, B, C, D legs, and the swing trading. He is the man that are patented, that he is the only man that have actually allowed all over the world to actually teach harmonic patterns to everybody else. So with that being said, that of course you can find other traders, you can find other indicators with, like, maybe you will get like a bat pattern or something like that. First of all, you will have to just install the indicator. You will get them free online, for example, but you will also have to go to and change every pair all the way at the same time. And most likely also the pattern that are just developed from someone that just want to earn like $5 or a quick buck or something like that to sell this stuff. He doesn't know what he's talking about. So that is like Fibonacci. This is like a pattern. It's calculated out of Fibonacci ratios, and if the Fibonacci ratios is not measured properly, it's not also a valid pattern.
Yeah, yeah.
So in other words, if you're downloading something from Google, most likely you will get a false signal and not a valid signal out of actually one that have actually invented this system.
Okay, so basically the main difference about this compared to what you can just download yourself is that this is a true scanner in the sense that it's looking at all the different pairs across the different time frames and looking for the ideal setup. And not only does it just give you the ideal setup, but it will also tell you your entry point, your stop loss, and your exit points, which, you know, guys, takes the hard work out of it. Maybe you'd like to talk a bit more now about, unless anyone has any specific questions, about IMarkets Live themselves and how they operate, and what other products they have as well besides the harmonic scanner.
Yeah, to be honest, I wasn't so prepared to this. I was just thinking that I was just going to talk right from my back of my mind. So I just put together a couple of quick slides that we can take a look at here. So let's see if I can get it to work though. Okay, so IMarkets Live is founded in 2013. It's established in over 120 countries. We are debt-free and profitable company, and of course a corporate team with over 100 years experience in trading, money management, and hedge funds, and so on and so on. And it's of course founded by Christopher Terry. I'm not just I'm not going to go so much into
you don't have to go into everything, no.
Just Google him, guys. Just Google Christopher Terry, and you will find him in Forbes, Money Show, everything like that. So let's see. Okay, the Harmonic pattern scanner. We have to do that one. And we got the live trading room. Is that you will be sitting in and watching and listen to Christopher when he trades 30 hours every week. The other product we actually have here is something that is quite good. Like, should I just take up the FX Sims live, Angus?
Yeah, do, yeah.
And we can just go through that one as well for those that want. As I understand, this attendees on this webinar are actually traders and they want to trade. So
yeah.
Yeah. 16 months slide. Okay, under of our services is like, we got 3 services. We got the scanner, and we got the live session with Christopher Terry, and we got something called FX Signals Live. And what FX Signals Live is, I don't know if you guys know what a PAM account is, for example. That means that you will open a new account, and you will deposit money into your account, and you can go into, if you are a member of IMarkets Live, you can go into here and you can watch and choose one of the traders that are actually hired from and hired and accepted by Christopher Terry and IMarkets Live to actually trade your money for you. And that means that basically you just put in like $500 or something, and then and the money will grow there, instead of having them on the bank account. So we got 5 different traders at the moment now. We got, for example, Euro Trade Master. He's as a high risk trader. We got a low risk trader and medium risk trader. Personally, I like crosses, pairs, and pips. He's a medium risk trader. He have grown over 133 weeks, about 2 years. He have a grown account of about 136%. And this is like documentation over conversation, right? So this is like, we can see everything. We can see open trades, we can see closed trades, we can see how much gain he got on every single trade, and everything as well. Let's say if you will be putting in $500 on crosses and pair, we can also simulate. This is a website you guys can use, and it's free. Just go into the website. I can write it to you guys. fxsignalslive.com. Just take a look at it, but you have to be a IMarkets Live member to be available to get connected to these guys to make some profit of it. But take a look at that web page. So by calculating out of about 2 years of performance earlier and today, that will say that if you put in $500 in a broker account, over 2 years that will go to 1,884 out of the performance he have done yesterday. So if you put in the money 2 years ago and until now, you would have earned your money. It would have grown quite good, right?
276% growth, which I know compared to what we do, guys, is very is small, because I mean we would do that.
It's small, right?
Yeah, we would
small, but it's consistent.
But it is incredibly conservative, and you can see it's a slow gradient going up. In fact, he's obviously improved since this time last year. His growth rate has increased dramatically. So okay.
So this is like I'm not talking this to make a lot of money. This is like, instead of having your money in your bank account,
yes,
which will give you like under 1% a year, if you just put your money in here instead, they will grow about 100% a year. So this is not like you will get like you will get rich or anything like that, but this is only like combining and stacking your money and make your money work for you.
Okay. I mean, some people may be interested in that, but most of us are traders, so the Harmonic scanner and what Christopher Terry does in his daily trading would be more of interest.
Yeah, for you guys that are actually interested in this, it's like, I think it's 7 days or 14 days, 100% money back guarantee. So if you guys really want to test this out, just jump on board, try it out, and if you don't like it, just get your money back. It's not nothing. It's quite easy actually.
So how much?
But I can promise you, we got over 40,000 members in 120 countries, and this is paid members, and it's a reason why they pay it, right? Because they make money and they learn to trade.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And how much is it to get involved with this and be able to use the scanner and join the live trading?
$200 to startup fee.
Okay.
If you pay like $200, oh, I'm sorry, $200 US dollars is to get involved and to become a member. You will get the scanner completely on your phone. Actually in 1 or 2 weeks, but for now it's on MetaTrader. You will get access to the live trading room and 2 live sessions every single day with trading. You will get access to I think it's about 350 hours of education from a newbie Forex trader with video library, from a newbie Forex trader to more advanced swing trading and Elliott wave techniques. So it's all combined in, like, if you never have heard of Forex before, and you can jump on board on this one, it's like you got 100% refund policy. You can just test it out, just try it out. And yeah, you will become like a full-time trader though, if you just follow the course, follow like Christopher Terry, follow the live trading room and make profit off the live trading room. And at the same time as making profit and you're earning some money, you can also use some time on learning.
And if you want to trade live, what is sort of like the minimum you need to be able to put into an account to trade this system?
The smallest I will actually recommend is like $250 or $300.
Okay.
But
it's not a lot.
Offers. No, it's not a lot. It's not a lot. It's like, but of course, if you are available more funds than that, of course you will have more profit as well.
Of course, yeah.
Because we are using like risk management. So.
Yeah, because your trades, your lot size can be bigger. I presume on 250 you'd be taking sort of like 0.01 of a lot, something like that.
It all depends. Yeah, it all depends on how far it is to the stop loss though. So if we got like 100 pips to the stop loss, that would be like 0.01 lot size.
Okay.
And you will get like 10 cents every pip the market moves in the right direction.
Okay.
Out of our $250 account. But if you get a trade that have, let's say, 10 pips stop loss, you can get 0.10 in lot size instead of 0.01. But you will also have the same risk management at the same time because the stop loss will be tighter.
Yeah, okay. Now, there is another side to IMarkets Live which we haven't discussed about, and that is where you can actually have your fee covered basically through introducing others to the business.
Yeah.
So maybe you'd like
to
briefly explain that. Now, guys, just to explain, IMarkets Live isn't just for trading. That they also promote their business through network marketing. So some people are not interested in that, and that's fine. That's not a problem. But there is the opportunity there through introducing other people to this company and the Harmonic scanner, etc., to actually earn some money as well, a residual income, which can both pay for your membership and also probably give you a lot more besides. So maybe you can just quickly explain how that would work.
Yeah, I'm not going to go so much into details on that, but basically if you enroll, let's say if you become a member of IMarkets Live, and if you, for example, instead of want to pay the monthly fee of $145, if you share this opportunity with 3 of your friends, and you got 3 friends that are joining, the monthly subscription will basically pay for its own. So you will get so you don't have to pay the monthly subscription to become to continue to be a IML member. But if you enroll 3 people, those 3 people in commission will cover your expenses.
And is that each month? I mean, in other words, if those 3 people remain as members and pay their monthly subscription, you get the 35 per person. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
All right. And
of course, if some of you guys, I don't know if some of you guys are into network marketing, and if you want to start up a business as well, you can also have you can enroll people, and you can get a really good residual monthly income out of that. And at the same time, you will learn to trade, and you will make profit on trading. So we have 2 income streams though.
Okay, super. That's great. Hey guys, have you any questions for Ronnie before we carry on? Anyone got any questions? Just type it into the chat box, either on
Maybe some question about the scanner or something.
Yeah, any question about the scanner or anything like that?
Well, just to say it like this, is if you are downloading a Gartley indicator or something, this is not an indicator, this is a scanner. And this is made by the guys that have invented this. So it's nothing to compare with the free ones you get online.
Yeah. Okay, good. Well, look, thank you so much, Ronnie, for your time and for showing us this. Guys, personally, I am very impressed, and I have been watching this for several weeks now, and watching Ronnie, and I know from experience his performance and his ability. As I explained earlier, I've watched him in the last couple of weeks turn 3,000 into 10,500.
Maybe I'm sorry, Angus, but maybe you can just take over your screen and you can show a picture of.
Okay. Just give me 2 seconds while I get that loaded up. Where was that picture? Do you know what? I think I've gone and deleted it. Unfortunately, I don't have it on at the moment. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. I was just thinking it's
guys, I'll post a picture, and I'll post a picture to the Skype group just for those who are paid members, to show you the sort of performance that Ronnie's got out of the scanner. But it is,
I always say documentation over conversation.
Absolutely. Actually, give me 2 seconds while I just see if I can find that.
Just to do a quickie with you guys while Angus are doing this, let's say if you got a $200 account on this one, if you will enter this trade and you will reach target 2, that $250 will be 720. So you will in one single trade you will increase your balance from 250 to 720.
Wow! In
one trade. This is powerful tools. This is no joke, guys.
Wow, that's brilliant.
Yeah, it's
Okay. Now, give me 2 seconds while I just see if I can put this onto. I'll just put it up. First, I'll load it up onto the group here, onto the Skype group. Okay. This is from the 8th of March, guys, up to the actually Thursday last. That's the results that Ronnie got for us on one account. I'm sorry, those of you who are not members, I don't know if I can actually post a picture onto, let me just see if I can. No, I can't. I can't send you that picture.
I don't think it works on the webinar.
No, it doesn't, no. And my problem is my picture program isn't working at the moment on my...
You can send it to me on Skype, though.
Yeah, I've sent it on Skype to the group so they can see that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I've also sent you the link. It's the one that starts with Binary Forex Networking, IMarketsLive.com. That is the link if you want to take a look at IMarkets Live, and you can actually see how well they do. And
at the same time, Angus, we can actually present that it's free London session they can join to watch every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
Okay.
This month, out of this month, though.
So, and that's roughly, is it 6 a.m. GMT it starts? It's quite early.
It starts, I think it's actually 6 a.m. GMT, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah,
because now it was 7 GMT, but now the United States have moved the clock 1 hour behind.
Yeah. So in, you know, at the end of the month when we move to summertime, it'll be back to 7 a.m. So an hour before we start, if you guys want to, you could take a couple of trades on Forex and then come to me for a bit of excitement, and then go back to do more Forex trading if you wish afterwards, and then they have an afternoon session as well for those who are members.
Yeah, but the afternoon session is for members, though. The London session is free.
Yeah, so it's just the London session that is free.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just gonna post this link for the London session in the webinar, and if you guys want, just try it out, guys.
That's super. Thank you. Great. Any questions, guys, or should we wrap it up there? Okay, I'll be posting this anyway for you to watch. But I want to give a big thank you to Ronnie for giving us his time today and explaining what's available here. All I'm trying to do here, guys, is give you an opportunity to look at something else, to improve yourselves, and to earn more potential income. I will be continuing, obviously, with the binary side, but I'll also be looking to get more involved with using the Harmonic scanner myself. And oh, by the way, they also have a Harmonic scanner for binaries.
Yeah.
Well,
that's right.
Which I haven't used. But looking at Ronnie's performance, I think you can see that the potential is huge for this, and in a much more relaxed form. So you literally place your trades, place your stop loss and your profit, and you can walk away and not have to sit there and fret, which I think is super. Be quite honest.
Just to do some comparing between binary options and Forex, is that in binary options, what is it that you need to end up earning money or break even in percent win ratio? I guess on binary is it 63% or something, 66?
Yeah, we average 66% wins, but to be quite honest with the system we use, every trade we enter, we actually eventually win. So we don't actually count our losses. So on an average hour, we take 10 winning trades. So we average based on, say, a $3,000 account or euro account, we take 25 euro trades, and we might make, 200 per hour on average.
Okay. Yeah.
So we've done about 8,000 so far this month.
That's good.
That is very good. Yeah. No, this month, to be honest, has been spectacular, and I think the rest of the guys will agree. Friday we did, I think it was 26 trades in 2 hours, and the same the day before. So yeah, it's been particularly good. But we've had losing days as well. And the problem with our system is when you lose, you tend to lose a lot. Whereas with this, you're confining your loss, guys, to 1 to 2% or 1 to 3%, depending on your risk. So it is far safer form of trading, maybe not quite as exciting, but hell, what are we here for at the end of the day? It's to make money and be profitable.
Yeah, it gives you a steady income. It's a steady profitable income. By the way, this pattern and this harmonic trading is like about 80 to 85% accuracy every single day, and that is calculated out of 100,000 harmonic patterns on every single pair.
Wow. So out of 100,000 potential trades that it's given, it's been 85% accurate. That is phenomenal. Yeah.
83, I think, actually, to be honest.
83. Okay. That's really good. Okay.
I got some documentation on it. If you guys want, I can just send it to Angus if somebody wants some documentation of that.
Thank you so much, Ronnie. I'm going to wrap it up there. We've been just under 50 minutes, and I think we've covered everything. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you, Ronnie. I appreciate it. I'll be uploading the video to the group and Skype very shortly.
Okay.
Thanks again, Ronnie. Look forward to speaking to you soon. Cheers.
Thank you. See you, everybody. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye. Thank you, folks.